Welcome to the Mass Music Morning Show. I am Jimmy Askins, your pal, your friend, your amigo. I'm accompanied by my amigos. To my left, Jack Joseph Quinn.
What's going on?
The man, the legend, my guy. Great to see you.
Legend.
Whose jersey you wearing today? Tony Parker?
Tony Parker, not Richard Parker. I'm
Tony
wearing Tony
Sparker.
Parker, yeah.
Tony Sparker, more like it. That's what they used to call me.
Oh, yeah, and who are you, sir?
Shamus Hill, DJ Famous Shamus, Program Director of Mass Music Radio.
And I'm Antonio Agcaoili, Executive Producer of More Talks, and member of the 2010s, and contributor on The Morning Show.
And an auctioneer
I was
on the
gonna
side.
say,
Did somebody press fast forward on Antonio? Can we?
I was gonna say.
man took the words out of the water boy.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of random numbers.
Yes, Shamus. Yes, Shamus. It's one of my favorite segments of the Mass Music Morning Show is Rando Topics to start off the show.
We usually have a lot of fun with these.
Yeah. So what have we done so far that we did not prep at all for these topics? You guys don't know what they are.
Not at all.
So far we've done Colts
And SpongeBob.
and SpongeBob
was
SquarePants.
lit.
That was a great one.
Yes. And,
Grandma's ass.
oh my God. Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
What are we doing, 1 through 10?
1 through 5.
Oh, it's 1 through 5 now?
But before that, I just want to let you guys know, after this, we're going to be joined by Shlomo Bowe. You guys are doing a mascot draft. Ooh. Yes, another draft. I'm sorry to say we're going to do another draft. I'm actually going to get out of here, and he's going to take my seat.
Don't
He's gonna be the
apologize.
draft
Don't
dodger.
apologize. If you leave, you can probably have first picks.
Oh, yeah. It's another time I'm being a draft dodger, too.
Oh, yeah, and what's going on with the draft order of that? Because that's crucial.
Are
we doing snake draft? So if you get the last pick, you get to get 2
We
picks
always
in
have
a
done
row?
a snake draft.
I want
Draft
last picks, man. I got
Alright.
dibs on the last pick.
We've always done a snake draft.
Yeah, man.
But we're not drafting snakes. We're drafting mascots. It could be food mascots. It could be sports mascots. Any sort of mascot. We're going to see who has the best team of mascots. But right now,
Yeah, coming up in 20 or so minutes. So
Stay tuned. And a commercial. But right now, Rando Topics. JQ, since you are Jack Joseph Quinn, I'm going to let you choose a number 1 through 5. And whatever number it lands on, we're going to talk about.
You lucky bastard. You get to pick the number.
Let's go with number 5.
Ooh.
Number 5.
Favorite number 5. Hopefully it's something good, man.
Gianni's favorite number, I believe.
That's one
Really?
number.
That's mine, too.
That's one number off of 6.
Number 5 is favorite or least favorite concert experiences.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's good. That's dope. That's
Can we riff on this? Can we talk about this?
Definitely can riff on this. It's funny, actually, because about 3 weeks ago was the anniversary of Suffolk County coming out. I believe, I forget what year. It's many years, though, since that.
Suffolk County's gay?
No, Suffolk County by Cousin Stills.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
2014?
2014, I believe, yeah.
I would bet on
should
that.
know this, but I forget.
We went to
7
you guys.
years.
We went to the casino yesterday. I got betting on my mind, but I would bet 2014.
I was gonna say I would bet that.
It's been that
as well.
many years, Jesus.
But yeah, that's
stayed
the
home.
concert that I think would probably be my most memorable was Cousin Stiz. We shared the video in honor of the recent anniversary where everyone was going crazy. It was a sweaty event. I know you were there, sweating it up.
Oh yeah, definitely
Ended up
among.
leaving a little early.
I love concerts. I've been to many concerts, and the thing about it is, small venues are fucking dope, especially with artists that are on the come up, and that of course have become.
His first headliner.
Up-and-comers,
It was
the
his first
up-and-comers.
headliner.
Yes.
Because then you can say, I was there
Exactly.
when no one knew who this
And you're allowed to
bozo
use that.
was. And now look at him. He's just slightly better than how he was.
Didn't
when
you
he
go to
started.
a Russ concert before he kind of blew up?
Oh yeah, that was like in a basement too, and I'll never forget during that Russ concert. Russ was performing, and it's a really small stage, and it's jam packed, and there's so many people. The heat was crazy. Some chick passed out in front row, and Russ was like a superhero and stopped the whole concert, and in my head, it's like he gave her mouth to mouth and resuscitated her, but not actually. But he saved her. He definitely saved her. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Well, that's funny too, because both those concerts were at the Middle East.
Middle East.
Cousin Stiz was upstairs in the Middle East. That was downstairs. It's a dope venue. I think those small gatherings are the lit ones.
And that's your favorite
I would say
concert?
Cousin Stiz is my favorite by far. The first one. I've seen him many times. I saw him in the basement setting, so that was also pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the upstairs, the Middle East, as my favorite concert.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a good venue for the Mass Music Radio roasts.
Oh, absolutely. I think so. What was your favorite concert memory or least favorite?
Oh, least favorite? Well, let me tell you a little something about Antonio Agcaoili. In my old profession, I used to be a security agent and I would go from place to place. And the very first. Yeah, maybe. And they wouldn't allow me to hit because the company would get sued and they wouldn't back you up. But the first event that I ever worked was Boston Calling 2015 in the summer. So I went to Boston Calling like 4 separate times, and I got to say all these got to work it. All these fantastic artists. I remember like the first opening night I worked, it was Beck. I'm like Beck, like on Futurama. But out of all my time working the festival circuit, I think my favorite one was most likely. Oh well, I'll do my worst one. My worst one was My Morning Jacket. I think it sucks. Yeah, they were pretty good in American Dad. It was a good American Dad.
Jacket.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Never heard of it.
It's just not for me. And this is funny. This is true. I've told very few people this. While I was working My Morning Jacket, I'm just going, oh my god. I had these two women. There's 2 buxom women. I'll just say it that.
What's a buxom?
I was gonna say I've never heard that term.
We don't use it anymore. Use buxom.
Oh, okay.
But the thing was, they were
nice.
buxom. They were buxom everywhere.
Just say big boobs, bro.
Well, no, because then I'll get landed a misogynist, and then I won't be able to run for
Very
governor's
good.
council in 2039.
Yeah, man. Antonio has a future.
Can
Unlike
you say the word boobs?
no, you can't. Not anymore.
But anyway. They were large women. They're very large women. Like if Michael Scott would say,
like the ones from in San Antonio. Shout out Charles Barkley.
San Antonio women love churros and wear double X.
That's my name.
That's a Charles Barkley joke.
Shout out to Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
But if that's a Michael Scott's hit, would she fit in a normal rowboat and not tip it over? But these women were talking to me, and they're going like, "Hey, how do you get back there?" I'm like, "Oh, well, I work here. If you want to work here, we have a trailer in the front." They go, "No, like how can we get back there?" And I'm all like, "Oh no. They were trying to put the moves on me." And there were 2 larger older women.
That's a professional move of you. So if there's any other security companies that out there,
were they twirling your hair?
Yeah, they were twirling like the barrels of hay that they call hair.
Right.
But I was at the time in a happy committed relationship for another month or so.
The Ant-Man was taken.
Yes. But that was it was one combination of My Morning Jacket just going, hey, hi, yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, what kind of music is the Morning Jacket?
Trash music.
Oh god.
I don't like it.
Heard of him.
I didn't like it. But there's an episode of American Dad about him. But my favorite concert experience is one that's a little X-rated, so I won't say that one. It's not even X-rated. It's PG-13 rated. I'll tell you guys afterwards. But my favorite concert experiences were it's either a tie between Disclosure, who I mentioned in the most recent episode.
Oh hell yeah.
Disclosure. So it's all that. Oh, Major Lazer was pretty good. That was a lot of fun. Wow. Although I was wearing white pants and I sat in a puddle and looked like I messed myself, so that was a little bad. But who else? Sia. Sia puts on a hell of a show.
Yeah, I heard her music at Hollister a lot back in the day.
Yeah. I'm all like, where's that? But no, I've had.
Yeah, that's pretty lit. Boston Calling. I mean, I saw Cousin Says also at Boston Calling. He wasn't even supposed to be on the lineup, but Stormzy was sick and could not make it. Shout out to Across the Pond, by the way. If you want to listen to Stormzy and all that, you can stream it with Avion. But yeah, dude, fucking Cousin Stiz at Boston Calling was lit. Boston Calling in general, pretty fucking lit time.
I know. I remember one time, Solange was like, "Is that Beyonce's sister?"
Yes.
She was supposed to perform, and she didn't show up. And they just like found the Migos, and then they performed, and they put on a better show. So anytime I think of Solange, I go, "Oh, we're gonna have an interview with Solange." I go, "Oh, this bitch isn't gonna show up, is she?" It's gonna be the Migos.
I love Solange. She's amazing.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't know because she's a ditcher.
I mean, you gotta stream the music for sure.
She's one who ditches.
JQ, you've been awfully quiet over there.
I know.
When it's starting to scare me a little bit.
I'm thinking about if I tell this story, am I going to incriminate myself? So I don't know if.
Well, don't worry, because Antonio is already a cop out and didn't give the juicy X-rated concert details.
It's actually a pretty pathetic story, if I'm being entirely honest.
Oh, so you're protecting yourself?
Yeah, because I'm very, very lonely.
Well, Jake, you don't have to incriminate yourself if you don't want to.
No, well, it's nothing like I did anything like malicious. You know exactly what concert I'm talking about. Not paying admission and
that's a rite of passage. That's fine. You got in.
I just didn't know. Like, God
you
forbid.
got in for the frizzle.
Magic,
magic school bus.
So I've gone to like 4 concerts. In order, I would probably say I went to Travis. The Migos were opening for that.
There. Astro World.
Salon's gonna be there.
And then I also went to Future and Migos at the Xfinity Center. That was pretty dope. I snuck into Drake at the Garden in 2018.
I've never snuck into the Garden. I think I have way too large of a silhouette to be able to do so.
That shit was crazy.
What did you dress up as?
Myself, dude.
Oh, there's no disguise?
No, I just wore clothes.
I'm from Toronto. I'm here to see Drake. Hola. I'm from Canada. You didn't do that? That would have been a more interesting story instead of saying,
anyways,
look over there.
I wore clothes and I just went in and we were able to sneak in. I remember hitting this guy up and like he was so hype about it. He ended up buying tickets for the next day and he also went to the Drake concert the day.
I remember this.
Dude, I met up with him
actually.
like 2 in the morning and like, bro, I'm like, dude, I fucking did it.
Like
I came through to his crib. I rolled up mad blunts. I'm just bumping the whole album again. I'm like, yo, this is lit.
What album was he like?
Scorpion. So like, In My Feelings, nonstop.
But was he doing classics as well?
Very little. Like he did do. I'm pretty sure he did like headlines. Like he didn't dabble too much into like he did start it from the bottom and stuff like that.
Did he do Bedrock, my favorite Drake song?
Nah, he didn't do that. But I'll say probably my favorite concert is I went to the Roger Waters concert in September the following year with my dad. The year before with my dad, and that was pretty cool. I wish it was all of Pink Floyd. It was just Roger Waters and like his songs that he has licensed because there's a huge dispute with all that. But it was pretty fucking lit. The performance was fire and just it was an all in all great performance.
That's fucking lit.
That's good.
That's fucking
well
lit.
Now next time I want to sneak in, you know how.
Exactly.
Being from
probably gonna I appreciate the advice, but I'm probably just gonna
I'm from Calgary.
I don't understand your impersonation of Drake fans.
You're honestly making me uncomfortable.
Canadian women, just Canada.
Okay.
Shimmerlin, shout out to Shimmerlin.
Hey, Shimmerlin.
She's from Toronto, but she knows what Calgary
Toronto,
is.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
GTA, the Greater Toronto Area.
Well, speaking of Drake's probably my favorite concert, but it was at the time, but nothing was the same. 2013 in the Garden, great vibes, great seats, great songs, and then what topped it all off was the Red Sox won the World Series that night.
I was gonna say that's the night where he's like, "Hey, by the way, the Red Sox just won the chip." Everybody's like, "Let's fucking go!"
Were you in the streets after?
In the streets going bananas. And then across the street we had a friend that had a hotel, so we went over there. It was a very good time. Also had to shout out, like we mentioned, like Cousin Sis at that small venue and Russ at that small venue. Randomly seeing Kendrick Lamar for $5 at UMass Boston, which was
$5. That's probably the best. Insane. That should be your best one.
It was. He didn't really have too many songs. He had Good Kid, Mad City, and that was it. And I didn't really realize how big of an artist.
That's like the best one with the van.
Yeah, with the van, Money Trees. Like I didn't understand how big of an artist Kendrick was going to be until, like, of course, when he blew up. But like, it was really for $5 UMass Boston. Very random night.
Now you can say, I saw this guy when he was a little pipsqueak, just, hey, everybody, pour, drank, and now he has a Nobel Peace Prize.
Exactly. Post Malone, too, we saw.
Pretty good. Not in my top five, though.
Not in the top five, but
probably when he was a clean-shaven young man.
Oh, no, he was, it was early on.
But I think what's probably the more interesting story would be my worst concert, which I've had a few of them. In high school, hormones are raging. There's a lot of girls. You're trying to, be the man by, kissing all the girls and being the man, right?
Well, good luck with that now.
During high school, the biggest pop star and very influential to these girls was Miley Cyrus, not Miley Cyrus, Miley Cyrus, and she was in that phase of trying to be a rap star and being really and popping her pussy and being very twerking her butt and just being very sexual. So I'm like, oh shit. Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus at the Garden. I bought tickets, very expensive tickets, and I'm thinking
where were you
sitting? in the cheap seats. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm in the building, I'm thinking this. Because my thought process was I'm going to be the only dude in this building, and I was. It really was like heaven. Even years later, I went to a Chainsmokers concert, and it was in the same scenario. I felt like a piece of meat at this concert. That went great. This concert went wrong. So of course I'm in heaven. All these girls trying to
quickly went to hell.
Let's not go there.
Come, James, down to hell.
So I'm in the lobby with all these girls that are trying to dress like slutty Miley Cyrus. I'm like, this is bananas. I'm gonna get twerked on until I die. Probably the best way to die is via twerk.
Twerk to death.
Yeah.
So snoo.
I'm like, yeah, snoo. I was like, yo, I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah. It wasn't, because what happened was I got set up, man. I got set up. Of course, what a girl. No, relax you. So you made me lose my train of thought.
Yeah, you got set up. All these girls.
Yeah. So what do girls like to do? Take pictures, right? Who's gonna take the picture? The tall guy, who's very handsome, gonna be taking the pictures. I start taking pictures of all the girls, like the classic poses, the bend the butt, peace and pucker, all this and that. One girl who I have to take their picture of has me hold their water bottle. And there's not water in this water bottle. It's like some blue substance, probably UV blue, if I know.
Oh, like Powerade, right?
No, it wasn't Powerade. So I hold the drink and I take the picture, and then immediately I get spun around by security. They're like, "What's in the bottle?" Yep. And they're like, "You know what? You're underage. You're drinking booze." I was not drinking the booze, unfortunately. And yeah, so I get dragged out. They bring me to the office. As I'm like being dragged out, all I hear is like Miley, like entering the stage. Everyone in the lobby freaks out and goes right to the seats.
You should have just fucking dipped it.
Yeah,
you should have went down to tie your shoes.
Hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah, bro. I would have been fucking.
Captain
you know how
Hindsight.
big the garden is, bro. They could spend their time looking at all the surveillance video.
Yeah, but he also could have gotten stomped out by a Kimbo Slice type.
They would have. You know what? They would have found me because I'm the only 6'1" white dude at this concert. So they would have found me eventually anyway. Wasn't smart to run it. I thought I was gonna get out of it, dude, because I was like, I put on the waterworks. I'm fucking saying, I can't. I was telling the truth too. I'm like, this is not my booze.
Yeah.
Like, and then I started getting a little like, I'm serving my country in a few years. Like this and that. Like, how dare you? You're gonna kick me out of the garden? I paid $200 for his ticket. Did not work to kick me out. Probably the saddest train ride of all time. Because not only that, I had to explain like I got kicked out of a Miley Cyrus concert.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't even get to hear the climb.
No, I wonder if she even played the climb because it was in the club in smoking perp with my J's on. This shit was terrible. I wasn't there for the music. I was there for the action.
Yeah,
well, you know what, James? Homer Simpson, a dear friend of mine, has a saying that I think we all need to have been taken in our younger years. Never help anyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually very true.
Put it on the ground. Why am I? What do you need your drink to be warm?
Yeah, I don't know. I just bad things happen to good people.
It's horrible.
Any other bad concert experiences that could top that, guys?
I was working backstage for Boston Calling once, and I had one good interaction with Chance the Rapper, and then this is the second time. That was at UMass Boston. No, that was at Northeastern. I had a good interaction with him. The second time, his manager was being a total prick. He just kept yelling at me, and I kept yelling at him. I go talk to my boss. And he's got jerks working for him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like. It's because of his inner circle. I don't like him personally. If he comes out, Tony, I'm sorry that my roadies are being jerks. I want you to be cool. Do you want to collab on a song with me? Oh, what do you need me to do? Just go ooh.
I actually know some people that know Chance the Rapper's manager.
Well, tell him that some of his people are pretty rude.
Oh wow!
I'll tell them to apologize to you. Don't worry.
We have
come
beef
on this show. Apologize and then leave. We're very busy here.
We have beef on the morning show. I like it.
I've talked about my Hoodie Allen experiences. I've talked about my poor future concert experiences. Aside from that, though, I think most of my concerts have been really cool. I think one of the most unique concert experiences, while we're on this topic, was going to Boston Calling with Shlomo, his brother's boy.
Oh,
what year was this?
What year was this? Like 2017? 2018, actually. I think 2018.
Oh.
And that was it's horrible. And I've slandered this man so many times. The headliner for Boston Calling that night was Eminem. So definitely not my cup of tea, you know what I mean? But as we're walking into the venue, the concert's already going on because we had ended up getting there late, but Thundercat was on stage with the 6-string bass just slapping this thing, going crazy. He's a really cool artist, and I think, walking into the venue, through the rain outside of Harvard Stadium, to just the backdrop of like Thundercat soloing on bass guitar was like really interesting.
Rain can make or break a concert.
It was like a light sprinkle too. It wasn't anything too crazy.
Yeah.
I had my yellow like fish stick man jacket on. Like it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I think Boston. You know, all things considered, I've had some pretty good experiences.
I told this story on the very first episode of Remember When in the 2010s with me and Shlomo.
Oh, I remember that show.
Yeah, and it will be back someday soon. But I think this is one of my last years working Boston Calling. It got so big that 3 different security companies needed to be hired, and one of the security companies' jobs was to do that. I shouldn't be really saying all these trade secrets, but they were working the parking lot. I'm not going to say what company it is, but I'm not going to hire them. Think of Vermont, the state, and they they were so bad at their freaking job, working the outside of the perimeters. They were doing a horrible job, where they had to get the roamers with my company, and they had to take them out, go into the parking lot. And as I was leaving, do you know who was performing?
Who?
What are they called? The Killers.
Ooh.
And guess what the very first song they were doing? They were doing Mr. Brightside.
Oh, nice.
The first song.
That didn't sound like Mr. Brightside when you were doing it.
Well, you know what? I was very upset that I didn't get to hear Mr. Brightside.
Oh.
But frankly, I don't know why that wasn't the last song anyway. The big song always goes last.
If anything, it's such a good song, you could do it twice. Yeah.
You can. You can just do that for 4 hours.
Well, I wouldn't go that
But
far.
I had to go out there, work in the parking lot. Everybody's drunk. Everybody's mad. They keep yelling at me. I get spit on. A bunch of drunk people. I let them get in their cars. They're fine. But I'm still pissed about that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's an iconic song for us young people. Mr. Brightside.
For sure. Definitely our age group, especially. Yeah. Speaking of our age group, JQ, didn't you have a seizure at a Travis Scott concert or something?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
That's what we call a segue.
So I was chilling at the concert with shout out my boy Julian, Eric, Gianni, and Mary were also with me.
I was there.
And shit, yo, Shamus is fucking there too.
Oh
yo,
yeah, by the way,
I was there too, actually, but in spirit.
I drove everyone and parked in the parking lot.
Yo, we're all chilling, and we were at one point on different side of the arena, and then like we went over to go chill with Gianni, Mary, and Shamus. And we were getting mad lit, bro. Julian was the only one. Me and Eric were both like 19. Julian was like 22, 21. So Julian like bought us drinks before we went to the event, right? And all day, bro, all I was drinking was just straight up fucking like Smirnoff shots, tequila.
Julian was just home from the military, am I right?
Exactly, yeah. And
so you got to live it up.
Julian, I told dude not to buy me the tickets, but Julian in a drunken state hit me up at like 3 in the morning one night and was like, yo, I got us Travis Scott tickets for next Saturday or next Friday, whenever it was. I'm like, oh, word? Like, that's kind of lit. I'm like, dude, I don't got money for that right now. But he's like, don't worry about it. And then, of course, he goes back overseas and he's like, yeah, fucking, I'm going to need that money for the ticket now. I'm like, dude, you spent $160 on the ticket. I told you I don't have that. He's like, don't worry about it. Get it to me whenever. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Did he get it to him?
Of $5.
I gave him $80 a couple weeks ago and said, hey, like.
A couple weeks ago?
Yeah. And mind you, this concert was the end of 2018.
Julian's been watching the show, so shout out Julian, man. We love it.
Shout out to my boy Jules, server the country. Anyway, so
Thank you.
This story gets funny. So I'm getting mad lit, bro.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, bro, I pass out. I wake up in the bathroom. My cousin Eric, who like doesn't really show a lot of emotions, kind of like looking over me as if like, yo, like, not my boy JQ, like, yo, like, nah, like, you know how he is. He's like, looking
not
at,
today.
I open up like, yo, on some like straight up. I wake up, my cousin Julian just fucking smacks me in the face. I'm like,
the Marine.
Oh, he's like, yo, I'm not missing this song, bro. Shut the fuck up. So now I'm like in the bathroom, like people just saw me get duffed in the face. I put water on my face.
Feel a little woozy here.
Yeah, so I get back. I'm at the concert again, and I'm just standing there like enjoying the music, but I'm also looking around like, yo, like I don't remember getting here, bro. Like it was like an outer body experience. I'm just like looking at all the Travis is like on like a roller coaster, like I'm like this. I'm like, yo, like I felt like on a euphoric like acid trip. I'm like, yo,
that show is crazy.
I was gonna say
that concert was lit. Production wise,
that's what I'm saying. Like that was the biggest production concert I've ever seen.
Drake's was dope though, because Drake just had a big ass stage, bro. But he would be bringing out like basketball hoops and like mad different colors. Like, yo, if you were off any type of like Adderall, whatever, like any type of drug, like that concert was fucking insane. But Travis's was definitely just full of mad. It was like Willy Wonka. Like, it was like, yeah, it was like the factory.
Yeah, like upside down roller coasters.
Anyways, yeah, so I I got smacked up at a Travis Scott concert. And
I was gonna say,
to tell the tale.
I was gonna
say. I also had a fire Big Mac before. That was the only thing I ate all day was one Big Mac, and yeah, that was probably the best Big Mac I ever had in my life.
So shout out McDee's for that.
Okay,
yeah, that's all I have, honestly.
Okay, I'll tell the story.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
so
let's hear
this
it.
was I don't remember who was performing. It was either Lil Wayne or Fetty Wap. This is back at this is how long ago?
I actually have a pretty bad Fetty Wap story too, but go on.
Ooh, good. I
won't tell
it. It was one of those two gentlemen. It was Fall Fest at my alma mater, Hofstra University. It was me and a couple of my friends, and whoever the hell was performing, they were really getting into it. And these girls, there was like a big gaggle of girls like right in front of me, and we were all like tight, like sardines, like we're all like packed in. And they were all like literally, I was like just standing there, and then like they would all like literally get up and like rub up on me. I'm all like, oh, okay.
Decent.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I can't see. And then they would literally move. And literally every single there was like 6 girls. They're all like getting up on me, and I'm all like, man, thanks God. I need this is just a small amount of contact that I needed to get through with my life. I can like distill this until I'm 40.
I've been there.
You're acting like this is gonna be like some horrible like there was a hole in a bathroom stall somewhere.
You made it sound like that. You said you didn't want to tell it.
Well, no, those bathrooms are gross. They're just piled with excrement. And in
Oh my God.
in the beginning of the day, they smell nice because it's just chemicals. They smell like candy. Then at the end of the day, good God,
You're right.
Don't put a flashlight in there.
No question. Any other concerts you guys want to mention?
No.
All right. I think that was pretty good.
In all honesty, every time Lady Gaga would come to town, my father would be very adamant. You are not going. You are not going.
Shame.
I know it's going to be one of my biggest regrets if I never get to see her live.
Wow.
And, like literally, when the Monster Ball, which was for her second album, was in Boston, it was at the Garden for a couple days, and I really wanted to go. And there were talks. I was getting played that you might go, but didn't end up going.
Oh man.
And I go, hey, how come I you said I could never go? Well, because if you go, you'll turn to a homosexual. I'm like, all right, well.
If it happens, it happens.
I'm gonna
Love
call Lady
wins.
Gaga and personally ensure that we get a concert for you to resurrect the.
Hopefully she goes back on tour. I mean, stuff's opening up.
Yeah.
Shout out Lady Gaga.
Chromatica Ball.
Lady Gaga has fucking bangers.
All I know is that if I ever do win the presidency, guess who's performing at the inaugural ball?
Gaga.
The LG herself.
Paul Rudd.
He can come if he gives me a lot of money.
Well, he's actually the original Ant-Man.
I know, yeah. I don't know. Of course, you guys would know that. You're not in a group chat, but I've been now relabeled as Ant-Man.
Yep.
From Big Ant to
I like Big Ant.
Yeah, Big Ant is funny.
But yeah, with concert venues opening back up, somewhat normalcy coming back, man. I just want to say, even if you can't find anyone to go to a concert with, go to that concert by yourself. Do things by yourself because. We only have so much time left on this planet. I mean, for example, Kanye West. Don't point to me.
I'm just keeping it fact.
I'm just saying, man, because I went to probably my favorite concert next to that Drake concert I mentioned earlier is Kanye West. I went to that shit by myself. I couldn't find anyone to go with.
Kanye West concert? That's pretty
cool. Bro. It was during the Life of Pablo. It's kind of weird, the performance, because he had the mask on the whole time, the floating stage. But, it was such a freaking amazing concert. And I went by myself, and I met people there and had a great fucking time. So if you're ever thinking hey, I want to go to a concert, I want to do an event, but you can't find one to go with, do that shit yourself. Tony Agcaoili.
Can we get a quick what happened at the Fetty Wap concert that was so bad?
So actually Shlomo was working at the event at UMass Amherst, and I went down to visit him. And basically, I was with his girlfriend at the time. We're just kind of together, and he was working the thing, and he got us pretty good seats, and we were there. And it was odd because Logic was opening up for Fetty Wap, which nowadays you'd think that'd be switched. But yeah. I digressed. What was so bad about it though was I had the absolute shits, and I was stuck to the toilet. In probably the worst way possible in my career history of bowel movements. Really? And what was really terrible though was the next stall over, some kid was overdosing. So while people were dealing with that, the people thought maybe I was too. So they're like, "Oh, you okay in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just shitting my brains out." And I miss Fetty Wap.
Overdosing.
They're trying to fucking save this kid's life, and they can barely breathe themselves.
Yeah. Oh, it was a bad scene in that bathroom. Let me tell you, it smelled awful.
She my crap queen.
And I think that's where we should leave off.
Yo, that's 10 out of 10.
We have to break the bone. We have a commercial break for you. We're going to have a mascot draft. Yeah, baby.
You gotta let it go.
Gotta let it go, man. All right, we'll be right back. Shlomo Bowe is going to join the show for the mascot draft, but quick commercial break coming up. Hey, buddy, it's your boy Jimmy from the Q telling you if you want a pizza pie with some of the most legendary blend of ingredients, crispy crust, bubbling cheese, savory tomato sauce, get your little caboose all the way to Bravo's Pizza in Quincy Point. It's absolutely amazing. It's the best slice in town. And get this, if you have any mass music apparel and you wear it to the restaurant, you can get 10% off your order today. Don't miss out. Bravo Pizzeria, Quincy Point. You're listening to Mass Music Radio.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Famous Shamus. Welcome back to the Mass Music Morning Show. You already know who we got on the table. Psych! Oh, we got Shlomo Bowe over here.
What's going on, dog?
I was gonna say the CEO. How you feeling?
I feel fantastic, bro.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Are you living lavishly?
I am. Shout out to Lavish Living, our boy Jay Lavish, the homie. We seen him at the casino the other night.
We got the gold chains out. You know what I'm saying? You know the fucking deal.
I don't even know.
So we're doing a draft today,
DMX
gentlemen.
chain on
You know,
DMX.com.
as we alluded to prior, we're doing a draft today of mascots.
Yes, sir.
We're going to start with Antonio.
All right.
Go to me, go to Shlomo, and then to JQ, and then do reversal. You know the snake draft order, and you know how it works. We're doing mascots from brands, sports teams,
Entertainment.
food,
Yes, sir.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it's a mascot, it works. So Antonio, kick us off. Who are you picking number one?
So my number one. What is it that men crave most?
I said it on the last earlier episode. But
burritos.
Chicken.
Support.
Oh.
Physical, emotional support. Someone
All right.
who's a good friend, who can kick ass when he needs to, and who I'm always gonna have a good time with if he were real. I'm choosing number one, the mascot of the most profitable entertainment property in the world. You know.
I know.
Who is it?
Mickey Mouse.
No. Close. Close though. Pikachu.
Oh.
Is that right? Whoa.
Mickey Mouse
That's
definitely makes way more money than
Yo,
Pikachu.
pause. Not
true.
that type of pause. I'm saying like
the Mickey Mouse brand.
The Disney brand.
No,
but like
no, Mickey Mouse. But anyway,
that's not a mascot though.
Yes, he
He's
is.
a Pokemon
That's a-
mascot, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he.
I
is.
consider him a mascot.
I
Yeah.
consider
Dude,
that a
if he,
character.
if he said one of the random Squirtle,
He was like,
no, that's not the
Onyx.
mascot.
Yeah.
No, but I'm picking Pikachu because me and Pikachu, he's up to your knee and be like, oh man, I don't know about this Pikachu. What do you think? Pikachu. And then he'll always he'll be chipping in.
He is
Man.
mad cute.
I'll be walking
When
around,
they
whatever.
are
They go, oh, you have a cute Pikachu. And then Pikachu, get back here. Oh, I'm sorry, my Pikachu's bothering you. You want to get ice cream?
Yeah, no, he's
And then-
a
So-
cutie patootie, definitely.
So is Chucky a mascot? Because he's the guy of the Chucky franchise.
If
Like
you want to
Chuck E.
pick
Cheese,
Chucky,
yeah.
go ahead.
No,
you
I'm
know-
talking about Chucky,
Chuck E.
the
Cheese.
serial killer.
Oh.
Is he a mascot?
thought you were talking about
'Cause
Chuck
you're
from
saying
Charles
Yeah,
A.
Yeah,
Cheese.
Charles Cheese, I thought you were talking
Nah,
about.
you're saying that
Charles E. Cheese.
Pikachu represents the Pokemon franchise. It's like, all right, so word, like
I would say he would count.
Yeah, he's
but
like a mascot,
Do you
I
want to
would
go?
say.
Do you want to go
I'm
next year?
No, I go
Nah,
next.
he can
I go
go
next.
I don't know. I mean,
So yeah, Pikachu. He got
I'm
Pikachu.
picking Michael Scott. He reps the
So-
office. Friggin'.
Wait till you
so-
see the rest of mine.
So I'm gonna go with a real mascot that's
Yeah.
way better than that one.
Oh, all right.
The Kool-Aid Man, baby.
Oh.
That's
Kool-Aid
me.
Man, bro.
Oh
is-
shit.
He reminds me of myself, you know what I'm saying? He's joyous, and just when you need him the most, he fucking comes exploding through the wall. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah! I love the Kool-Aid Man.
That's classic.
And, you know, on this fucking nice summer day, you want to fucking overdose on sugar? Have some Kool-Aid. There you go.
Okay.
Would you pour it out from him? Or would
Yeah.
you-
That's an OD on the.
On sugar, I'm telling you, there's a lot of sugar, so I don't drink Kool-Aid as much. But
Yeah, what
I
type of
do-
sugar though? You know,
Okay, you can OD.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You
You
know,
can
True.
OD on sugar as long as James in the next stall shitting his brains out.
Oh God.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, Kool-Aid Man for sure. I'm taking first round because
That's a good
he's
pick.
in terms of like I don't know like how we're gonna rank like who has the best, but I'm personally going with like fighting. Like
think-
you know what I mean? If I'm attacking,
That's how I'm doing it
I
too,
mean,
Shane.
I'm not saying that's how it is, but for me,
Pikachu will kick the crap out of the
there's
Kool-Aid
no
Man.
chance.
Yeah,
There's no- he would electrocute him, sure, but the thing about it is that the Kool-Aid Man is made of liquid, so that shit would just fucking flow free
Yeah.
What,
through
go
him.
through the grass?
Exactly, and then on top of that, he can break through brick walls.
Yeah,
Alright,
rather
alright.
easily.
Rather easily.
Ask Speedrun. My Pikachu has got a lot of spunk. You know, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
What?
Some
He's got grit, you
He's
know?
got
Oh,
grit.
okay. Now,
Who you got?
Mine
I'm
out of
gonna
the
go
gutter,
with
young
someone
man.
who, you know, for the longest time, all you could think of when you hear 15 minutes, you think of my boy, that little gecko dude.
That's a good one,
He's
bro.
a good dude.
Great accent, and you know what? I actually have Geico. This is not a commercial for them, but 15 minutes did save me 50% or more. So I'm going with my boy. What's his? I don't know what his name is. Just the Geico Gecko.
Yeah, that's
A
it.
gecko. Or
Yeah.
something.
He's the man.
Do you have a favorite line that he says? I know mine is.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more. That's his line.
I love the part where he was they were doing a commercial. They go, "Can you do a little more?" And he's like, "Somebody help! I've got a flat tire."
Okay, that's my
Shout out
boy.
to the fucking gecko, dude. All right, now JQ, you got a back-to-back.
I got back-to-back picks. So can I pick a human? If we're talking about it's repping the brand?
Yes.
I mean, I guess if you want to do it.
Michael Jordan.
I mean, if you want, yeah.
Well, I'm saying like Shaq represents Papa John's. Can I pick Shaq as a mascot or is that?
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah,
He's
well,
so salty.
I'll allow it.
So
if you
what is
want.
this? What is
I'm
that?
saying you guys are always changing rules
can't
on the
pick-
you
it's a
guys,
game.
you guys pick
Whoa.
these topics and then change the rules on as we go.
He can
No,
just
it's
push
fine.
you
I'm gonna
overboard,
pick I'm pick Wally the Green Monster.
Okay.
Red Sox
Red
mascot.
Sox.
Yep.
What are you guys gonna do together? Like hang out?
Go to the Sox game. What the hell?
Paint
I've
the
met
Green
him before.
Monster.
I've met him before, actually.
He's a
My
nice
boy
guy?
Jonathan Vega, too. I don't know if you guys know him. He's from Quincy. We played baseball together out in Jamaica Plain. And, like, during the end of the year celebration, Wally the Green Monster, like, pulled up on us. And this dude went up to him and, like, tapped him on one of the shoulders and had him look that way. And then there was no
Who's
one
the other
there.
side?
So
funny.
Classic.
I took a pic with him and his squeeze a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I
yeah.
saw
Him and
that,
this girl,
actually.
I had 2 beers in my hand. I'm like, yo, let's take a pic. And if you notice in the photo, they didn't really know how they wanted to pose because like
He's there to just brew
I
up.
declared dominance in that group. I just pulled up and held out my beers like this. So Wally's kind of like, hey, and like,
Yeah, he's like-
Tessa. Her
That's
name.
awesome.
I didn't even know.
I know he had
her
a
name's-
shorty.
Her name's Tessa.
Tessa.
I'm like, all right, yeah,
Tessa,
that's
the-
cute.
The pink monster.
Believe it
Yeah,
or
she's
not,
green
bro,
too.
I actually have a similar picture with the mascot, but it was for the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this hearing this somewhere.
Oh yeah.
But so you got back-to-backs, dude.
Ooh, I got back-to-back picks.
So first round is done. Second round begins.
Round dose.
All right, you know what?
Round
I'm
two.
gonna stay on the Boston vibe, and I'm gonna go Blades.
Oh,
Really?
I knew-
that's a good one. I was
Yo,
gonna pick him.
I
Yeah.
I just think he's the coolest looking mascot because he's a bear. He's wearing a hockey jersey. He has like crystal blue eyes, and he got these like white little claws that come out of his fucking.
I
Blades-
was gonna
Blades
say
is the
too.
man.
I was gonna pick him, and
Blades is
there's
the man.
there's commercials they did in like right around the 2011 we won the cup, where it was like you walk around the concourse. There's a fan wearing a Bruins jersey, and he's with his girl in a Canadiens jersey, and they're walking. All of a sudden, like they pick their heads up, and the bear, which is like 8 feet tall, is just standing there, and the bear just looks at the guy, looks over at him, and then he just pummels the Bruins fan, and it's like never date within the division. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Did you say Canadian?
Oh my god.
I'm from Thunder Bay.
So what do you got now, Shlomo?
Are we going back this way?
We're going
Yeah,
back this way.
yeah.
That's
So
the
I
snake
assume,
draft
yeah.
order, yeah.
Man, that was a good one. I actually was gonna choose.
I said
I
we
had,
got
I had
the
to
full
pick it. I
Boston
knew,
guy.
Gotta
I knew
have
it wasn't
the
going to come
alternates.
back around.
He's a homer though. He's a homer.
He is, but I respect that. You know what I'm saying? He's a Boston guy.
So I got the gecko, who's a great mascot. But the second one I will pick will be the one that he gets a lot of heat in the press because he's kind of creepy. But I'm gonna go with Ronald McDonald.
He's a good guy.
And I remember there was this like parody Where it was like evil Ronald. You know what I'm talking about?
I love that one.
Hilarious.
Ronald McDonald. He scared the fuck out of me as a kid. Like even like remember back in the day they used to have like the statues of him that would be like sitting on the bench.
On the bench,
Those would freak me out.
I'm not a big fan of clowns. So.
Yeah, clowns in general, but like Ronald McDonald in particular, like just like creepy.
But you know what? What he was able to build with his brand, McDonald's.
The golden arches.
Hats off, baby. Hats
Everybody,
off.
come on.
So you got Geico and McDonald's.
Yeah.
Big corporation.
Big chains, baby.
I can't really talk to it. I was a Kool-Aid man, so you know.
I think they're owned by Pepsi or Lipton. I don't know.
One of
Lipton's
them.
owned by Pepsi.
One of them. But you know, it's my turn to go now, and I know another fucking legendary mascot who did wonders for my body positivity. The Michelin Man, baby. I love the Michelin Man, dude.
Yeah.
Such a good guy. He's got the rolls out and just trying to help
he's
people. Happy. I got Michelin tires myself.
Do you?
Hashtag not an ab. Michelin tires.
Those are expensive tires,
They are
bro.
expensive tires, but they're nice. You know what I'm saying? The Michelin Man, he's fucking chill as hell. And I loved like the commercials, like how they would. I don't know.
Tires come bouncing out, bro.
It was a whole vibe. You know what I
yeah.
mean? The creative direction on the Michelin tires commercial
Fire.
was lit. So I got to go with the Michelin Man.
I'm sensing a theme with yours. You got the Kool-Aid Man and the Michelin Man.
The fucking thick
Big
fucking
boys.
colors.
Just big guys.
You know what I'm saying? That's how a mascot should be.
Well, I have to say both of mine. You guys got to eat me
No,
alive for this.
now you're back to back.
I am, but okay. So hear me out. Hear me out. So the Lost Millennium Booster Pack that came out in like the mid 2000s.
No.
The card monster is one of my favorite. I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. The card monster that you get on the pack is one of my favorite monsters of all time. I have like a ton of them, and that would be the Ancient Gear Golem.
That's your first choice?
Wait, that's the mascot?
He's the mascot of the pack. Yeah.
Okay.
I would think that, like, I guess I'll grant it.
Because you know what? He's like the Iron Giant, but the Iron Giant.
Because if I'm thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm thinking of the dude. I'm thinking of the dude with the pointy hair.
Nah, there's not much you can do with old Yugi, but I'm picking Ancient Gear Golem because you know what? If we're still fighting, I'm gonna kick the crap out of the Geico Gecko. I'm gonna kick the crap out of
no, you won't, bro. Are you kidding me?
Also,
he's got no spine. You
it.
squish
You
him,
have
he
zero insurance
scurry
as well.
away. Yeah.
I got a giant robot.
I
and
know,
a
but he's
Pikachu.
not insured.
Exactly.
And you know
Little
what?
Rain, he's fucked.
Well, you know what? Hashtag you activated my Ancient Gear Factory.
All right.
Anyway,
So now you got another one. So we got that dude, Gollum.
the Ancient Gear Golem. But
Ancient Gear Golem.
This is probably the most realistic choice. You know, I want to hang out with some buddies.
Beginning of the third round, by the way.
Yeah. Dun dun
Number
dun.
3. If I want to just hang out with some buddies, play some board games, watch some TV, like turn on some like funny YouTube videos, like who do I want to join me? Obviously, it's going to be the M&Ms.
Oh.
That's a really good one. That's the best
red
one you've
and
said
the
so
yellow
far.
one, just the
Fire.
three
The
of
green
us.
one's a baddie.
I've met him a few times.
It could be
What?
Yeah.
The green M&M?
Oh, and the orange one's funny. He's like, oh my god, he's always freaking
Sick in the head.
He's always tweaking
might
out
be a
the
little
orange
sick.
one. But yeah, it could be all the M&Ms because they're all pretty crazy. Like he got like the green one who's very sultry, and he got the brown one who is like a little less sultry, but she's tough. She's got gruff. She's got know what's going on. The blue one's kind of like a regular guy. The orange one's always tweaking out like, did I got any more muffins? And then you got like the red one and the yellow one.
I just can't.
Like you got, like I always love on Christmas. The same commercial plays with. Do you think he'll know us? Oh, of course he will. It's Santa. Ah, he does exist. They do exist. Oh, and you got the yellow one who's played by J.K. Simmons going, Santa. So it'd be like us as in me and all my personalities, and all the M&Ms just chilling like at the backyard barbecue, like, hey, green one, have a hot dog.
Love
Hey,
it.
the green one
Bro,
shouldn't
you
have a hot
just
dog.
said like 500 words in 30 seconds, bro.
The
All I heard was
auctioneer.
I heard no breaths. I'm like, yo, this man is spitting right now.
It was. So,
Yo.
long story short, we have the M&Ms,
Shit.
all of them.
My fault, Tony. My fault, bro. I didn't mean to be. I didn't mean to
And
be
quick
rude,
question:
bro.
do you prefer regular old chocolate M&Ms or the peanut ones?
Well, you know what? I really didn't care for M&Ms. I've always been like a mini M&Ms kind of guy.
Classic.
Mini
minis.
M&Ms are the best, but there's no mini M&Ms because no
You
personality.
made James cry, by the way. That's pretty fucked up.
He's crying on camera.
But all right, so you got
I got Pikachu,
Pikachu,
Ancient Gear Golem, and the M&Ms. It could be all of them or just the two, the yellow and the red. But I'm very happy with my pick.
Sorry about that, guys. I just.
Don't apologize.
Nah, I was listening to you, bro. Like, yo, at a certain point, like, I didn't say any words. I just kept on hearing fucking rambling. And then you talking about green M&Ms.
Green M&M was a baddie.
And then I just started thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I lost my shit, bro. I had it back.
All right.
I had to dip over.
We got
Back
so
to
many
Shamus.
serious
What do you got for me?
Oh my god. Well, I gotta crush you guys now.
Go ahead.
I picked the Kool-Aid Man and the Michelin Man so far. The two thickies.
Hefty boys.
I have a lot that I want to go with for this last one, and obviously I can't. I can only say one right now because
Gotta bring it home.
anyways. Anyway. And I gotta shout out to Baby J because I know this is his favorite mascot as well. So I gotta show him some love and myself some love. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Mario from Nintendo.
Okay.
Super
All right,
Mario.
respectable.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you that. That's
He's a legend. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
Let's go! Oh wait, is that him or is that Yoshi?
Let's go.
No, that is him
was
exactly.
good.
Yeah.
Yoshi's all like,
Yeah. Oh, that was
pretty
fucking
good.
Perfect. Can you do that one more time?
Wow. That was good.
It was spot on. Yeah, fucking Mario's lit though. Shout out Luigi as well. Luigi gets no love.
he's got lots of friends. You're always getting invited to all the parties. Go
Also-
kart racing. Go to the Olympics.
And one of my least favorite things about Mario though is I feel like Peach is a little bit
She a hoe.
promiscuous.
Did she?
Nah, she be purposely getting herself.
So I think her and Bowser got something going on the low. But,
Oh, God.
Put
I'm gonna-
put an M on your head. You Luigi's brother now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Got him.
Sheesh. But yeah, I'm going with Mario. So I got Michelin Man, Kool-Aid Man, and Mario.
Nice.
So it's your turn.
That's pretty
now.
good. Pretty hype beast.
That was
Let's
hype
see.
beast. What do you mean? It's 3 solid choices.
I think you're gonna pick like Grimace or something.
So,
No.
for my third and final choice, I will go with someone we all know.
Oh, I know who you're gonna go with.
Oh, really?
I do.
I think I did.
Really? Who?
The one
I
you said
can't. No,
earlier?
go.
All right, you're not gonna see this coming. I'm gonna go with Scruff, the
Oh, wow.
crime sniffing dog,
mean
the
McGruff?
dare dog.
Narc-ass
The crime
dog.
dog.
Scruff.
McGruff.
I thought you were gonna say
McGruff.
Scooby.
Thank you, Antonio.
McGruff the crime dog.
Take up.
That's my nickname for him, Scruff. Scruff
Who the
McGruff.
fuck gave you access to give him a nickname?
Scruff McGruff, the crime fighting sniffing dog. He's a beast.
He's a beast. He's a fucking fed. Fuck out of here. Fuck McGruff, the crime dog. Federal, the fed. That is what I call him.
No
Listen.
comment. He's a beast. Oh shit.
Listen,
What are we doing?
we all have met him when we were very little. All right.
Yeah,
So
he's a
I've known him almost my whole life. Honestly, I've probably known him as long as I've known you guys. So
You know him.
he's one of the homies.
You know him. You don't even know his freaking name. Scruff.
That's
the
his
crime
that's his
sniffing-
nickname, bro. Come
The
on.
way he said it too, I'm gonna go with Scruff.
McGruff the crime dog.
Once Scruff is done arresting people, he's gonna be so
I would rather
Listen.
go with Officer John if we're talking about their fucking.
right.
Man, I'm going with Scruff McGruff, the dog.
So
Final
you got
answer.
The Geico Gecko.
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald and McGruff the
Just
crime
an
dog.
absolute motley crew of mascots.
Jake, you gotta round us
Bring
up.
us home.
All right. I was.
And try to keep your composure. Please.
Yeah, I was gonna pick a sports person, but I didn't want to seem like a sports groupie. And then I was thinking maybe a cereal, but you know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball.
I'm gonna take a wild guess on this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna go with Pat the Patriot.
Nah. I'm gonna go with a very low key food staple of a mascot. I'm gonna go with Chester Cheeto.
Classic.
Chester fucking Cheeto, bro. That's what I'm repping, bro.
Chester.
Yo, this man is.
JQ, I'm so
Yo,
sorry.
the seriousness of this man.
I'm so sorry. But I'm
Looked
pretty.
like he was telling me like my entire family just died in a train wreck.
And I'm gonna go
Chester.
with. Sound like Triple H, and
Chester
I'm gonna
Cheeto.
go with Chester Cheeto.
Chester the molester.
Shout out to Chester though. He's fucking.
Nah,
lit.
he's a cool looking, like, yo, I'm pretty sure he's like a, what is,
Although, fucking Cheetos definitely have like poisons within them.
Probably.
All right, bro. I'm not getting into all that.
I mean, I don't know what. I do not want to know what.
I didn't
Cheeto's
slander
done.
any of your guys' things, so don't.
They
Yeah,
get all
true.
over your
Sorry,
fingers,
sorry.
but that's another story.
It ain't easy,
sorry,
man.
sorry.
Cheesy.
Yeah, but you guys know what Chester Cheetah looks like, right?
Oh, he's a vibe.
Yeah,
Glasses and shit. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, bro.
He's cool as fuck.
Fucking. You know what
That's
I'm talking
fucking
about?
lit. That's a good one.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
I got Blades. Who's my second person? I have
The Red Sox. Dude.
I have Wally,
got-
Blades, and Chester.
Who's that guy that I
All right.
picked?
If I may, I want to just riddle off a couple that I
Honorable
really
mentions?
wanted to fucking choose. Yeah, some honorable mentions. 3 that I got real quick. The Monopoly Man. He's always on the go, chasing the bag. Who else we got? Fucking the Lucky Charm, the Leprechaun.
Magically delicious.
Magically delicious.
They're
I
after
love
me,
Lucky
Lucky
Charms.
Charms.
Those shits are lit. And Captain Morgan, low key. I'm not a big Captain Morgan
Legend.
fan, but like has his
With
leg
the leg
propped
up?
Like,
Yeah.
that's a fucking legend. You know. what
What's
I'm
the
saying?
Applejacks guy's name?
Yeah.
The two
back-
of them? Would you consider? I would.
Yeah, back in the day, it was
apple
a
and the
CGI
jack?
apple and a
Yeah.
Rastafarian stick of cinnamon.
The
Yeah.
Rasta Stick is who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking lit,
Legend.
too.
Yeah, we haven't seen those in like more than a decade. They've been retired for God knows how long.
It's because commercials, man, they're getting more plain. We need to spice it up.
The
a little
Green
bit.
Giant as well.
the
from
vegetable guy?
From the and Chef Boyardee, I think he would.
Oh,
Wow, we didn't even mention
no
Chef.
one mentioned Tony the Tiger either.
Tony
Yeah, I thought
feel
you were
like-
gonna say Tony the
I
Tiger.
was gonna say it.
Me
but
too,
It
it
was
was
a
too
hype
main-
beast, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like I honestly don't even fuck with Tony the Tiger.
Shout
like
out to
that.
Chef Boyardee though, because I think that's where you came up with your famous phrase, right?
What?
They're magically
Chef's
delicious.
titties.
No.
Oh,
Yo,
That is not where I go.
the penguin from Kid Cuisine.
oh yeah.
I'll take that. I'm not taking him now. He's not on my top 3. I'm just throwing shit out.
crazy.
Shout out to Toucan Sam also.
Yeah.
feel like
What a
Him
flip.
and his nephews.
The Colonel from KFC.
Yeah.
I feel like I just
Yeah.
left like a very sad, like, I'm drained out, man.
I know you just
Crying.
you're gone after my rant about M&Ms.
Yeah, nah, that
He
was
lost
like,
his
that was like a
composure on
6
that
month,
one.
like, you know, like those good laughs where you like that shit just like
From the
every
gut,
time I
bro.
felt like I kept on catching my breath, which is
Told you.
But yeah,
that's like a form of therapy.
nah, I'm
right
just
there.
hype. Like it is what it is, bro. Fucking.
But yeah, if you're out there and you are enjoying my picks above anyone else's, or Shlomo's, or JQ's, or the Ant-Man's, then let us know in the YouTube comments. Let us know on Twitter or on Instagram. Follow us at Mass Music Radio.
And if you don't mind, let us know who you want to draft. Like who do we miss?
Exactly. Who's your favorite mascot?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
And Scooby. If it's not Scooby, then I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
I
what
have
if
no
what if
idea.
someone really likes Sam Eagle from the
Yeah.
NRA?
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. But thank you for joining us on this wonderful morning. As always, we hope you have an amazing day. And from us to you, peace.